Okay, so the theme of the lesson is the same as the last two lessons of perspective. However, this one is going to be slightly more independent in a way that everybody will have something different. What we are going to do is we're going to learn to draw our name in 1 point perspective. So I'm going to write Miss as my name. So yours will be different than mine, but you will use the same process as me. So we are all, first of all, going to draw a very faint line at the top. By now we should know this is called our horizon line. And on there, we're going to create the vanishing point. Then about halfway down the page, we're going to draw another line. And this will be our start of our letters. Now, this is where we're going to go our separate ways. Miss only has 4 letters in it, so I'm going to divide my page into 4. Depending on how long your name is how many boxes you will make. So I've marked off equal boxes, and I'm just now going to, making sure my ruler is vertical, I'm just going to divide the boxes into 4, like so. Right, then I need to start kind of drawing my letters. So it's kind of quite hard sometimes to draw your letters with a ruler at the start. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to really, really lightly just draw my letters in. I find this easier. If you want to go straight in with your ruler, you can do. But I find that you can just get the aesthetic of your letters better if you draw them first by hand. So I'm just going to do this like this. I will go over in a minute with my ruler, but I just need to work out how it's best going to fit in. So just lightly, not perfect or anything, I'm just going to go round. Okay, so roughly then, you can see I've sketched in my letters. They're not perfect, but they're roughly there, okay? So I can add more detail in later on. Now, for my S's, I'm going to make a curve. And if you've got any curved letters, I suggest you do the same. You're just going to curve whatever corner you need for your letter. So we're going to add in the perspective part in first before we make our letters bold. Again, you must draw this lightly, otherwise your work will get messy. So very similar to how we've been doing our ones before, we're going to go from the vanishing point to each point of our letters. So really light, vanishing point to this point. Okay, so for my M, I'm just going to turn it around, it's easier. We're going to go from that point to here, this point to there, that point to there. Right, so my S, because I've got a curved line here, what do we do here? So I don't join this point, I'm going to draw from this point. So wherever you curve to the top, that's going to be your line you're going to draw. So from there, like that. So it's the top of your curve. From your vanishing point to your corner, same thing again, top of my curve, in, and then corner, in, like so. Okay, and that is then the tops of my letters sorted out. Right, so it doesn't get confusing, I'm just going to now decide how deep I want my letters to be. So I'm going to draw a line. I can do it any depth I want, but I'm going to just draw a very light line here. Anything past this line then I no longer need, and I'm just going to get rid of. Like so. So that then is the top part of my letters starting to form. Okay, I'm then going to draw the lines here. So from the bottom section of my letters, they will also have lines coming out. So I'm going to go from the point to that point. So line that up, but I'm not going to go the whole way. I'm just going to go as far as I can see, like so. Same bottom point here. These will not have any points because it will disappear into there. So it's only the bottom points worried about. So we're going to go from the point, there's a section here, and in. From the point and in. So some points will not have much on at all. In. So from that point on my S and in. So that one doesn't work. Look, because that's going to go behind the next S, so I don't draw a line there. So from that point there, I'm just going to go into the next point there. Okay, so hopefully you can see there because I've drawn, my letters are kind of faded. I'm now going to work into it and make them more bold. So my M, I'm going to go over my ruler now, nice and bold of all the letters, all the lines that I need. Okay, so my M obviously has a dip here, so I don't need this middle line, so I'm going to get rid of it. I don't need out the back either, so I'm getting rid of that one. So then I'm going to just make this section darker. And I'm going to connect those two lines there. And then this line, I need to follow it down here. So I'm going to slide it to the end. And I'm going to draw it down. Okay. Same, I'm going to make these darker now. This line. This line. Down. Down. And I'm just going to draw that line in there. And that is my M starting to look correct. So I now realise I no longer need this bit over here, so this bit can be rubbed out. Right, going into my I then. So I'm just gonna, I know I need that bit there, and I need that bit there. Same on the other side. Similar height. So I might just correct my lines as I'm going along. My first initial drawing. And then I'm just going to put these lines in up here. So following the lines. Oh, and finally that one there as well. Which I've forgotten to do on my M as well. There we are. So you can start to see it coming along. Right then, so onto the S. I'm just going to do this bit here, this bit here. And I'm just going to curve the edges of my S. I'm just going to do my straight lines, but then I will just draw the curves in like so. Right, at the top then, we're going to draw the straight line, and I'm going to draw this straight line there. Then I'm going to connect that line, but I'm not going to draw that one, okay? I've drawn that line up to here, but I'm not going to draw this one in heavy. I'm going to take this line here, and I'm just going to curve it round. And then I'm going to do the same here. From there, I'm going to copy the curve and curve it round like so, and therefore creating a 3D. I'm just going to curve that bit there, and I'm going to curve that bit there. All right, so just get rid of that little line there, which would mean at that point there I might need a bit of something on. So there we are. Right, so let's do the S again. So we're drawing that line here. We're going to draw this line in here, this one in here. Now we've drawn that one up there, so that one needs to go. So rather than drawing in this line, I'm now just going to do my curve. So curve here, like so. And then I'm just going to block these two in. Curve these both around. And then there we have it. So that is our name then in perspective. Okay, join me for the next video where we'll be adding some shading.